Right, this is what we're going to be making today, this beautiful cream of celery soup. Now, if you've written off celery before in the past, calling it all sorts of names, have another look at this. Once you've tried it as a soup, it's phenomenal. Once you've tried it in a sofrito, it's phenomenal. So taking a fresh new look at celery and try making this yourself. It's gorgeous with fresh thyme, cream and croutons. Okay, come on, let's get cooking. Okay, so here's a walkthrough of our ingredients. We've got onions, celery. The celery probably isn't a surprise, is it? Chicken stock, our 2 slices of bread to make our croutons, salt and pepper, some garlic, some naughty cream to go in our soup, butter and some sprigs of fresh thyme. We're going to start by making our croutons, which we're going to sort of stir fry in a tablespoonful of rice bran oil until they become nice and crispy, and then we'll start in on our onions and celery. So let's get going. So firstly, this is really easy bread. Just slice it like that, and then basically you're just going to turn it around and cut it into cubes like this. Now I'm going to choose rice bran oil, and I'll come back when I'm ready to put these in the pan. So firstly, in with a tablespoon of rice bran oil and leave that to get up to heat around about 5 minutes or so. Now, as interesting as cutting celery is, and I'm sure that in some parts of the world it might be something that's really interesting, but mostly I think it's quite a sedentary exercise to watch. Just trim off the ends. You can either use 6 medium pieces or 5 big pieces like I have done here, and this one here, let's chop him in half. I think we'll do the same here. Actually, I think we'll do the same with all of them, because then, you know, well, you won't have one feeling like he's being left out. And then chop away. Right, I'm gonna cut now, put these in a bowl, and then we'll do the onion. Rightio, we can put our croutons in there because I can see that that's all good. I'll get a wooden spoon to move all these around in. I've got them on like a medium heat. They don't need a high heat, but I do want them to crisp up, so we'll see how they go here, then we'll pop back. There we are, croutons are all ready. I'm going to put them in a bowl and leave them in the oven to keep warm. Right, now we're going to put in to our saucepan 50 grams of butter. Let's put some onions in and distract ourselves from the previous conversation. So here we go, in with the onions, and you notice how I brush the saucer here against the side of the pan, so that you know everything's real, you know, that this isn't some AI that some 64-year-old gentleman has invented in his kitchen back in 1978. That it is in fact just simply butter frying with onions. Now those onions are just about done, so we can put in 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, and our celery. Right, stir it all in together. I'm going to turn this down to sort of just below medium, and we'll just let it do its thing there for about 15 to 20 minutes. Right, now in goes our stock. This is 2 OXO stock cubes with 300 ml of water. Right, now we want to keep as much of that water as possible, so put the lid on and turn it right down to low and leave it for half an hour. Right, this has been going for about 15 minutes. I've had a taste and it does need just a tad more salt. The pepper I'll add right at the very end because that's an individual thing. There we go. That only needs another 10 minutes and it'll be ready to go to the processor. Now, as you've noticed, not a lot of liquid there. Mind you, this is just really soup for one. Right, there's enough strength in there for me to put some water in. I'm just going to put 100 ml of cold water in, that's all. God, the aromatics of that celery are just beautiful. Well, I'm going to put it in the food processor. I'm going to put it in the food processor now. I'm probably going to do it in 2 parts. It's not probably just a bit too much for this little thing. And then we'll come back once I've done it because the noise is intolerable. Right, now here, there's our soup that's gone through the processor. I'm going to put some a tablespoon of corn flour, cornstarch, with 2 tablespoons of water. We're going to put that in there and then we're going to heat it all up again and make it thick, and then we'll put in our cream and our fresh thyme. Right, here we go. This is our thickener. Now we'll put it into a bowl, add some cream and some fresh thyme. Okay, here we go. Oops, just about right. Let's tiny bit of cream there. Then you can dot your croutons throughout here, and then you can avoid them while you're eating them or pick them up depending on what you want your next mouthful to feel like. Here's some fresh thyme. Oh, the aroma of that is just outstanding. There you have it, cream of celery soup, ready to go. Right, let's have a taste. Right, the really fun part of cooking. Oh, what a thick soup. There we go, I've got some croutons, I've got some soup, and I've got some fresh thyme and the cream. Oh my god. Wow. Ooh. If I got served this in a restaurant, I'd be howling. This is beautiful. God, look at it. Look how thick it is. If you've got something else to do, I've got this. Right, look, I hope you do make this, because wow, this is phenomenal. And I will catch you on my next recipe. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, bye bye.